Well, next up, Jeff, we've already had one A race, that women's 800 A race. We will have the men's 800 A race next on the track. And look at this for a lineup. You mentioned Richard Manul earlier on. He's in fine form. Got a win, didn't he, during the week? And he's in part 2 of his track season, like you alluded to earlier, Jeff. He's had a busy NCAA season. I believe he was a D2 athlete, and now he's opened himself up to transfer into the Division 1 NCAA system. So looking for a new university next year, but first, he'll be focused on what he can do in the 2025 outdoor season.
Matt, I think for transferees in the NCAA system, they enter the portal, don't they? They kind of put themselves up, ask for a transfer, and just see who comes in. But it's making it pretty clear to CSU Pueblo that he's kind of ready for new pastures. Done.
And I think if you're an 800-meter runner, you would want to be involved in that Division 1 system, wouldn't you? Because of the depth there. You know, regularly seeing those 144s, 145s come out of that NCAA system. He's a 145 one-man himself. He's probably backing himself, getting himself in a new program. Is advised and guided, of course, by Dave Reagan, the same coach as Ben Patterson, and Basingstoke and Midhants have a load of half-milers.
At one stage last year, they had the top 3 ranked athletes in the world. Men's 8 in May of 24. 1, 2, and 3. Ben Patterson and Tom Staines were the three along with Richard Manul.
I was going to ask who the third was, but Tom Staines. So then here we are then. Look out for wearing bib 8 there, Andrew Thompson, Sarah Harris Manchester, 146.79, just inside of him. Callum McLeod, also at CSU Pueblo. Jeff and Jamie Phillips in there, Kilmarnock, Bradley University. We've got a lot of NCAA collegiates, and it's just good timing for them. Richard Manul, what a career he's had as a Div 2 athlete, now looking to go into the Div 1. And, of course, featuring that British Champs final. Can he get alongside his teammate Ben Patterson? Wearing bib 4, then Elias Lukovic of Austria. Elliot Savage as well. And in there, Joe Morrison, Illinois University, 147.79. And right on the inside, Mississippi State man. Same university where Marco Arup trains. 146.99, his lifetime best. Chris Wood, Arup's coach. So away they're going. What is a loaded men's 800-meter A race, Jeff? And I'll just bring you in because there's 9 or 10 in this race, and it's a lot for an A race, isn't it? They're going to have to move fast. They're going to have to string things out early.
Yeah, I don't know if it was behind Sharman Newell on Wednesday night in Teddington that we had contact with 150 to go. They just have to be careful because they're now in pursuit of the pacemaker. That will help. Oh, no, there's the contact. There's the contact. Unfortunately, we spoke too soon. And I think it was the second athlete, the Petrivi athlete, Caleb McLeod, who went down.
Yeah, and it happened fast. No one else got involved in it, though. So smooth running from these guys, and he's carrying on McLeod. It's going to be a tough run for him. Good training stimulus, nonetheless, I'm sure. But Richard Manul, this is where he probably likes to be. He's in second. He's got work to do, but he can run from the front over that last 200. But he can't get on terms with Thompson at the moment. He comes into this in great form, 146.7. I think Manul is going to have to be patient over this next 200. Jalen Shona. Remember him at Birmingham, Jeff. He had a fantastic last 200, the under-20 man. Got that, so very, very close to that under-20 European mark. Didn't quite get it on the night. What can he do here? As Manul just begins to work his way up onto Thompson at this stage. And you can see his legs just going, Thompson. Manul, no doubt, one of the most experienced in this field, if not the most experienced. He's going to have work to do on the inside. Behind him, Savage is coming up onto his shoulder as well. So he's got 3 on his shoulder, Manul, but this is what he does best for me. I haven't seen him falter over the last 50 in the last couple years in his BMC Grand Prix meetings. He's going to get another win under his belt. 2 wins in the space of 3 days for Manul, and 146.49, Jeff. Very impressive.
Yeah, I spoke to him after his win at Teddington on Wednesday night. Very confident, very trusting in the fact that he's had his NCAA summer and he came out, as you said, as Div 2 Athlete of the Year. And now, having taken a brief pause, he's ready to go again. And thanks for bringing the weather with you, because it's Costa del Loughborough at the moment. Here's the fall. You can see it's positions 4 and 5. Yeah, it's a feature of 800-metre racing. There'll be no disqualifications, no reruns. It happens. It was a slightly bigger than average field, and you've got one of those with your name on it at some point in your career if you race 800 metres.
Strange though, wasn't it? He just almost got shoved to the outside of lane 2 and went down. Hence why no one else got tangled up in it. He sort of fell out the way of those coming through on his inside. But this is what Sharman Newell does best. And it was a very, very confident run. And he's building. This is almost his second season. He's got 2 track seasons. This is part 2. Building towards that British Championships. Can he feature in the final? Sharman Newell, nice controlled win for him. Closing hard there though, Jamie Phillips, credit to him. Kilmarnock man, he's got to run a lifetime best. He was much, much closer than the second behind Sharman Newell there, so he's got a 146 high clocking. We'll get those results to you shortly, but yeah, more lifetime best coming out of that men's 800. There you are, first 3 sub 147.